It's showtime! Live at PJ's. Right. I've lost my lyrics. Where did they go? Not there. Have I closed the tab? That would be annoying. Anyway, good evening and welcome to my stream. Thank you for joining. I am going to be learning a Russian song tonight. So although my curfew is 10 PM, which it is now, I'm going to keep my screen on because it's guitar practice time, not computer time. So that's how I get around that little curfew problem. Take that in, party. I think I have closed the tab down with the lyrics. So let me just give you a bit of background. When I was a student, I was learning Russian, and I spent a year in Odessa, Ukraine, 1995 to 96. And while I was there, I was taking Russian lessons with a teacher who lived on the Black Sea coast. It was a tram ride from the city. I lived in the centre, and I used to take a tram ride down to the 13th station of the Fountain, where my Russian teacher lived, and I would have lessons on a Saturday morning. Her name was Natasha. Lovely lady, Natasha Bardina, and her husband Sasha. They both worked at the university, and I took lessons from Natasha on a Saturday morning, and then we would sit together and have lunch, which was a great opportunity for me to be in a native Russian-speaking household, practice my language, but also to make friends, and that's how you get to practice language in the best possible way, by making friends with people. And it was there that I was introduced to the music of Akvarium. Akvarium is a Russian band from St. Petersburg with lead singer Boris Grebenshikov, initials BG. So in Russian he gets known as Bege, which is how you say BG in Russian. And I can remember Sasha getting really excited when he was introducing this music to me, because it was something that he'd grown up listening to. Now, Akvarium had been around since the 70s, maybe the early 70s, I'm not entirely sure, but they were like an underground band at the time because it was Soviet Union days, and listening to Western music was, you couldn't do that. So Sasha told me about how they used to tune into clandestine radio stations, and they would listen to the Rolling Stones and the Beatles and all of that stuff, which of course Grebenshikov et al. Would have been also doing. So they used to play these underground music shows, and the first time I heard the music I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And one of my most treasured possessions that I brought back from my year in Odessa was a cassette tape that I had recorded off the radio. I used to sit and listen to Ukrainian radio in my room, and it was my constant companion for the year. Radio Glass and Radio Prosta Radio, those were the two stations that I would listen to. And over time those tapes have become incredibly valuable to me. There's a lot of Russian pop music, but they played a lot of Western music as well. And also you know how radio DJs become like your friends after a while. And so I learned a lot about the Russian language through radio. It was a really inspiring time. And I also bought maybe 4 Akvarium albums. Brought them home on CD, so I couldn't listen to them until I got back to the UK, because I didn't have a CD player in Ukraine. There wasn't one in the house where I stayed. But I bought the discs, brought them home, and they became firm favourites. In fact, if you look at my Last FM listening stats, I've been using Last FM since 2007, I think. And pretty much every track that I've listened to since 2007 has been scrobbled. That's the term that's used for tracked on Last FM. It's called scrobbling. Bit of a strange word, but there you go. Let me just bring it up and I can give you the numbers, because Akvarium are at the top of my listening charts going back to 2007. So let me just bring it up. Can I share my screen on this StreamYard recording? You'd think with 3 monitors I'd be a little bit more, you know, prepared. Share screen, this one. In fact, let's move it to a different screen. That would make much more sense, because I also want to play you the song of Boris Grebenshchikov, playing it live on YouTube, so you can get an idea of the song. So it's this one, screen 3. So there's my Last FM. Go to top artists, change it from last 30 days to all time. There you go. Akvarium 3098 plays, and the next biggest band is Pink Floyd at 2580, Genesis, Beatles, Suzanne Vega. So I love these kind of stats. I love Last FM for giving me all of this data. I just love it. So you can see that I'm a big fan of Akvarium. But why? Why then have I never learned this song? Well, that's a good question. I think it was a little bit out of my ability range. Actually, no, it wasn't. That's a silly thing to say. I thought it was, perhaps, but it's not. It's not. There is another Akvarium song that I do play, and I've played it live in pubs and stuff. In fact, there was one time when the owner of a local hotel here, who sadly died a few years ago, but he owns the Douglas, or he owned the Douglas Hotel, as well as many other properties, including many properties in Russia. And so he had connections in Russia. I think it was St. Petersburg was his area of business. And so he had some Russian friends and he brought them over to the hotel. They went hill walking together. They did a charity hill walk, and they finished it off here on the island, and they had a party in the hotel. And they had booked me to come and play, not knowing anything to do with my Russian connections. It was just because I'm a local musician and I was available. So I went in to play, and when I met the owner and his Russian friends, I played a Russian song for them from stage, including a song by Akvarium called Stakany. It's a kind of drinking song. And one of the Russian guys was absolutely blown away. He got up on stage and he started singing with me with his arm around me. He was so happy. And then he told me stories about how he had met Boris Grebenshchikov and he knew him and how much it meant to him. So it was a really special moment. And that guy died as well. It's tragic. He died in a skidoo, or, you know, one of those buggies that go on ice. He went in on one of them and the ice broke and he went down and he died. I mean, it's brutal. But that's the story. So I'm going to play you the music. I hope that my audio is going to be shared as well. So if I bring this window, it's not that one. This one. No. this one, right, here we are. So if I bring that over, it should show up on the stream. Is it showing? I've got too many windows, man, I tell you. Too many windows. Shut them all down. Too many windows. Right. Where did my Chrome window go with StreamYard? StreamYard is sharing that. Right, if I stop sharing, I might be able to find it again. Come on, StreamYard, where did you go? Shut down Last FM. Where did you go? Feed. I hope I don't end up shutting it down. Haha, there you go, found it. Bloody hell, that was confusing. Right, share screen with 2 monitors. Some screens let you share audio. Look for the share audio checkbox in the next window. Okay, there it is. Just like on Zoom. Right, so now you should be seeing a YouTube window. So if I maximise, so this is Boris Grebenshikov. As a young man, he's got a massive big beard now. But this means that the video is going to get a copyright strike, but I'm fine with that. So here we go.
Я ранен светлой стрелой, меня не излечит. Я ранен в сердце, чего мне желать еще? Как будто бы ночь нежна, как будто бы есть еще путь, старый прямой путь нашей любви. Но мы все молчим. Мы все считаем и ждем, мы все поем о себе, о чем же нам петь еще. Но словно бы что-то не так, словно бы блеклы цвета, словно бы нам опять не хватает тебя.
Серебро
Господа моего, Серебро Господа, разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, выше звезд, выше слов, вроде с нашей тоской. И как деревенский кузнец я буду засветло туда, куда я, за мной не пойдет никто. И может быть я был слеп, и может быть это не так, но я знаю, что ждет перед самым концом пути. Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, выше звезд, Божество в провинц с нашей тоской.
Lovely, isn't it? So you've heard the live version. I should have stopped sharing, so we're back into full screen. So I did look up the internet. I found some instruction on how to play it, and it's pretty damn accurate. So I was really pleased about that. So this is just me noodling around, working it out, see if I can figure it out and learn to sing this in a couple of weeks. Yaranien Svietli. Right, I'm going to bring up the... Oh, where's it go? Right, that's there. I'm going to move my StreamYard. In fact, this is partly because my iPad is out of commission at the moment and I'm using my son's, and I use that to control my audio. So at the moment I have an app on my Windows computer to control my audio, so it's taking up screen space. But I've got the music here. Right. So the beginning is this nice... Serebro Gospoda, moego. Serebro Gospoda, I'm going to need to check this bit. Can't hear it because I've turned the volume off. Where's my audio app? Audio. I'm going to put my speakers on, so hopefully this won't feed back. Okay. Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, разве я знаю, возослаю слова? Чтобы сказать о тебе, Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, Серебро Господа. Right, I could use these words. So the words are a tab. Выше. So that means I really need 3 windows. StreamYard should be in its own window. Oh, let's put StreamYard over here. Right. Lyrics, music. They're not all on one page, which is kind of annoying. Выше слов, выше звезд, вровень с нашей тоской. Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, выше слов, выше звезд, выше звезд. Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, выше слов, выше слов, выше звезд. I need to look this bit up. This one chord is tripping me up. This is tricky. never had that before. I've had the C. C down to A minor, but the reverse, I don't think I've ever had that in a song before. It's about time. Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа. This tricky bit. Я ранен светлой стрелой, меня не излечат. Я ранен в сердце, чего мне желать еще? Как будто бы ночь нежна, как будто бы есть еще путь, старый прямой путь нашей любви. А мы все молчим, мы все считаем и ждем, мы все поем о себе, о чем же нам петь еще? Слово бы что-то не так, словно бы блекли цвета, словно бы нам опять не хватает тебя. Разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа. Let's play this bit. That Serebro Gospoda, словно бы That's where the flutes come in. I'm getting it, it's coming together. Just check, there's nobody around, so I'm going to check the audio because last night I had some people hanging out with me. Tonight I have not, which has got me wondering whether I've messed up the sound. Maybe it's just not people's cup of tea, that's fine, but I need to make sure that it's not the sound, so I need to go into settings, phones, solo, back out, into here, and solo that. Yeah, it's fine, I'm hearing it, that's good. Serebro Gospoda моего, Серебро Господа, разве я знаю слова, чтобы бы сказать о тебе. Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа. Read the words. Выше слов, выше звезд, выше слов, выше звезд, вровень с нашей тоской. That's where the flutes come in, but I need to accompany the flutes, so I need the chords. Я ранен светлой стрелой, меня не излечат. Я ранен в сердце, чего мне желать еще? Как будто бы ночь нежна, как будто бы есть еще путь. Стали прямой путь нашей любви, а мы все молчим, мы все считаем и ждем. Мы все поем о себе, о чем же нам петь еще? Слово бы что-то не так, слово бы блеклые цвета, словно бы нам опять не хватает тебя. Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа. Выше слов, выше звезд, вровень с нашей тоской. Проигрыш, what does that mean? That word's new to me. Блеклый, словно бы блеклые цвета. Словно бы нам опять не хватает тебя. I know that. I get that. Серебро Господа моего, разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Do I even know the words? Do I even know the words to describe you? I suppose I would say that was. Above the words, above the stars. Вровень с нашей тоской. Вровень, close to, I think, close to our sorrow. Right, I've got it almost as just this little one bit. I think it's an E minor. to here. Repeat. It's beautiful, even through MIDI. There's two guitars there must be. I'm going to have to improvise that bit, which means really listening to the song over and over with that section looping. And now I'm hearing the high guitar in my head. Then we go into «Я как деревенский кузнец, я выйду за светло. Туда, куда я, за мной не уйдет никто. И может быть я был слеп, и может быть это не так, но я знаю, что ждет перед самым концом пути. Я как деревенский кузнец, я выйду за светло. Туда, куда я, за мной не уйдет никто. И может быть это, может быть я, и может быть я был слеп. И может быть это не так, но я знаю, что ждет перед самым концом пути. Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, выше слов, выше слов, выше больше звезд вровень с нашей тоской. That's basically it. So I've got a real good foundation going, considering I'd never played this song before tonight. I'm going to have a hard enough time remembering words to songs in my own language, never mind in a foreign language. But I can't believe how well this is going, actually, considering for how many years I've been putting it off. It's just silly. I should have just done it, like I just have. Where in the name of the wee man is my StreamYard window now? There. Oh, we have Valentina. Привет, Валя, как дела? Очень приятно тебя видеть. Спасибо большое. Ты знаешь, я не говорю по-русски больше 10 лет. С тех пор, как я уехал из Алматы, подойдет. Было бы неплохо общаться с тобой. Now I've moved that window there, so that means I've lost my words. Where have they gone? Где слова? Разве я знаю слова? Yeah, right. There. Okay, I'll go from the top one more time. So I've... Я ранен светлой стрелой, меня не излечит. Я ранен в сердце, чего мне желать еще? Как будто ночь нежна, как будто бы есть еще путь, старый прямой путь нашей любви. Мы все молчим, мы все считаем и ждем, мы все поем о себе, о чем же нам есть, о чем же нам петь еще. Слово бы что-то не так, словно бы блеклые цвета. Словно бы нам опять не хватает тебя. Серебро Господа моего, серебро Господа, разве Разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, выше слов, выше звезд, вровень с нашей тоской. И как деревенский кузнец я выйду за светло, туда, куда я, за мной не идет никто. И может быть я был слеп, может быть это не так. Я знаю, что ждет перед самым концом пути. Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, разве я знаю слова, чтобы сказать о тебе? Серебро Господа моего, Серебро Господа, выше слов, выше звезд, вровень нашей с нашей тоской. Все. Пальцы болят. That was good. I enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to getting the hang of this song and getting it into a performable state, hopefully within 2 weeks maybe. Not that I ever get a chance to perform in Russian really. It's just for me, but there is the odd time when I'm performing and there's a Russian speaker in the audience. It has happened. So it's nice to be prepared, but that means having to practice the songs, which I want to do for me because it's fun. And I miss Russian. Я скучаю. Right, end of stream. Thank you for those of you who jumped in and took a look. Just pop that up from Valentina. Спасибо, Valia. Конец передач. Пока.